Uh-huh.
All right, we're talking with Virginia Guzman,
Yes.
and she lives in Superior. And how long have you lived there, Mrs. Guzman?
Oh, gee, I came here, I think, in the year of 26 from Metcalf, Arizona.
You were born in Metcalf.
I was born in Metcalf.
And in 1926, how many people lived in Superior?
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't know. Hey, I wouldn't know.
Any idea? How long were you there before you met a fellow named Mike Guzman?
See, I was here a year. 1 year here. Uh-huh.
And Mike asked you to marry him.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was the year of 1933. Mm-hmm.
And why did you say yes?
Well, because for a lot of reasons. One, because I loved him.
Well, that's great. We have heard a lot about your husband, Mike Guzman, in Superior.
Yes.
And he worked at the mines, and he decided that he wanted to get in business for himself.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, he got the feed and fuel business.
And he quit the mines.
Uh-huh.
What did you think when he came home and said, Virginia, I'm going to quit the mines and go in business for myself?
I was thrilled to death.
Were you?
Yes, because I didn't want to die a miner's con.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, from the feed and fuel business, he finally got into the construction business. How did he do that?
Well, he also bought a taxi business and had it for a while.
He had the taxi cab business in Superior?
Mm-hmm, for a while.
And then he had a truck, and he got into the construction business.
Uh-huh. And then he bought a ranch and had a little bit of cattle.
Your husband sounded as though he was a very enterprising...
A jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Guzman, that's just great. That's what I wanted, and I really remember then, back in those days, that you were poor.
Well, I do. I don't forget. Thank God we didn't go hungry.
Yeah,
thank God I never went hungry with my man, because that's one thing about my man. He wasn't lazy at all. There wasn't a lazy bone in him. But he'd run around. He kept looking for jobs, anything to make money. So I learned. Now they laugh at me. Now I watch my mother economizing. And I said, honey, I haven't forgot when I didn't have hardly anything.
Tell me again about the years when he was after the cattle and after all these other jobs he did. Mm-hmm. He finally settled down with something called the Guzman Construction Company. Now,
I got a picture of the truck, the first truck he bought. And I'd make fun of him, and my mother gets so mad. She says, you know, God's going to punish you. That poor man is trying to make a living. Will you quit teasing him about that truck?
What kind of a truck was it?
It was a dump truck. I don't know what year. I got the picture of it. You know, I'm not too good to... Junior can tell you what year that truck was, I think, because his pictures say he's sitting in the picture, because that was the first truck, and we took a picture, and Junior's sitting in the steering wheel there by us.
The truck was the official beginning of the construction company.
Yes.
And that, I guess,
and
really...
And then the war broke out, you know, and one of the bosses here thought the world of my man, and he says, you're not going to war. I'm going to write a letter and get you exempt. I'm going to have you hauling. So then my man had to get in and buy trucks to start hauling the scrap iron out of Magma Copper Company.
And that's when the business really took off.
That's when we started. Then when God, Mr. Sarver, God had him resting, and God take care of him because he was good with us.